Have you heard about the latest innovations in 3D printing? Do you want to know how to bring it into your classroom?
The whole idea that you could actually build your own 3D printer didn't even ever cross my mind that that would be something I could do.
Open Source Classroom has developed a series of build-your-own 3D printer workshops that can put a 3D printer into the hands of teachers in your area.
That's how I got involved with 3D printing, and then when this came up and we had a workshop where I come build my own, I took advantage of it and I've been hooked ever since.
So many of the people from my district too who did the workshop, one, we loved Rob. He's so passionate about what he's doing that you can't help kind of get excited about it too. And again, the workshops I think are so beneficial because it's different just being there hands-on.
Coming to this workshop and being familiar with the makerspace lets me know that it really is, anyone can do it. It's not very expensive and it's very user-friendly. You don't need to be a tech geek to be able to work the machines.
Open Source Classroom's Build Your Own 3D Printer Workshop is the cornerstone of its program in 3D literacy, offering students and teachers a way to be educated for evolving technologies.
Open Source Classroom is a company that specializes in training teachers on how to utilize 3D printers and other open source technologies. 3D literacy is a new idea that is designed to help people turn a concept into reality. There's three major components to it. There's 3D printing, 3D CAD design, and 3D programming. And the idea behind 3D literacy is to integrate those different engineering disciplines together so that somebody can utilize those skills to be able to solve a technical problem. The evolution of 3D printing over the last couple of years has been tremendous. Costs have gone way down, accessibility has gone way up. The open source maker movement has really moved this technology forward at an alarming speed. 3D CAD design is one of the elements of 3D literacy because it is a critical step in helping students turn an idea into reality. Learning how to create three-dimensional objects in CAD software is essentially teaching students an international language that allows them to communicate their ideas with people around the world. It also provides the digital information about a project that allows for the student to create instructions for 3D printers to precisely manufacture the parts. In the past couple of years, there have been dozens of new open source or free CAD software that has become available to the public. This expansion of available software has really enabled average individuals to have access to engineering software. The final element of 3D literacy is 3D programming. And yes, we place 3D in front of programming because nowadays, programming gives us an amazing ability to interact with the three-dimensional world. We've all heard about emerging smart products on the market that include smartphones, smart cars, and smart homes, just to name a few. These products are considered smart because of their ability to receive and interpret information from our surroundings and independently make decisions on how to handle those situations without human input. GPS navigation on your smartphone, the autofocus features on cameras, motion-activated lights and security alarms on houses, smart key systems for your car that unlock the doors when you put your hand in the handle. The list goes on. In order to be able to teach students the basics of smart technologies, they will have to gain understanding of 3D programming. This element of 3D literacy is truly the most challenging, but in essence, it is the driving force for innovative technologies. Students who learn skills of how to design, build, and control electrical circuits and machines will be integrating applied mathematics, applied science, logic and critical thinking skills all into singular activities. Proficient knowledge with technologies that require 3D programming skills are ultimately the seeds of innovation. When a student is faced with solving technical problems that stem from 3D programming, the other elements of 3D literacy now become inseparable from developing the solution. 3D literacy is all about engaging students in project-based learning activities that utilize the circular design process. I think what's really important about 3D printing is having the ability to engage students in the full cycle of product design and development, where prior to having access to this technology, very few people were able to see that process from start to finish. Well, somebody who is 3D literate has proven that they have the ability to utilize available resources to solve technical problems. And they can do this quickly, cost effectively, and efficiently.
I think 3D literacy is going to be a great opportunity for students and teachers to develop some skills that are not just in one direction, one line, but it's in three different areas essentially. And what's unique and good about that, I feel, is it's going to provide them with experiences to see how the culmination of the whole come together, but in addition, it's going to also provide them with some transferable skills that whether they go into manufacturing, whether they go into a different type of career, they're going to be able to use those skills and that knowledge that they've gained in those three components.
It's changed a lot of the ways that I teach things in a way that and I think it's inspired the kids to do neat stuff. And I think anytime you can inspire kids to learn and to problem solve, because it's needed in education.